Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Welcome to our February meeting. Item B on our agenda, citizens' comments. This agenda item provides an opportunity for citizens to address the board or committee on any matter that is not posted on the agenda. I have nobody signed up for that.
I do not have any reason.
We'll move on to the next item. Consider approval of the minutes for the December 4th meeting. I think everybody's had time to read them. I make a motion to accept them as written.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. C2, receive the fourth quarterly report for the branch connection.
So this is the end of year report, the fourth quarter report for the branch connection that ended in September of 2025. So a little bit of background. Our reported analysis data during the quarter reflects the expected impact due to the renovation. On January 2nd, 2024, the branch connection facility closed for renovation. Staff's utilizing alternate locations for activities and programs. On May 12th, programs returned to the branch connection. On June 10th, we hosted a grand opening ceremony. We enter our fiscal year with all programs back at the branch connection. So the first category that we hit on is revenue. So the branch connection total revenue for the fourth quarter was $41,914. This quarter's main revenue components were rental fees, membership renewals, trip fees, and some craft fair vendor fees. The future we anticipate revenues to continue to increase due to rental and membership.
Jackie, I'm sorry, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm following the blue line, which says 24 to 25. It looks like it's 20 grand.
It looks like what?
It's like 20 grand.
Yeah, so where the numbers are highlighted at the top on the Excel graph, all you do is click on select labels and it pulls out all the labels off that graph line. So I don't know if it looks like that because the line on the left, because that's a 20,000 gap, but like where I'm looking at it right here on this one, it looks like it's just a tick over 40,000. Cause like if you look, like right here, this is 20, this is 40. So I don't know why it looks like that on the graph line, but these numbers called out, they're highlighted off the graph.
All right, it just said low in that. Okay, thank you.
Next one is the year-to-date, membership scan. Branch connection total membership scans for this year's fourth quarter were 22,140. This quarter, we did not have any disabled veteran user scholarship programs for memberships. This returning to branch connection, our membership scans have increased by 8% in comparison to last fiscal year. And then we just anticipate that since returning to branch connection, our membership scans will continue to increase and be positively reflected entering the new fiscal year. The next one is the program participation. This category accounts for the total number of program participants. For the fourth quarter, we recorded a total of 14,195 participants in our program. Program participation for this quarter shows a 17% increase in comparison to the previous quarter. This is impacted by our programs returning to the branch connection. For the fourth quarter, the branch connection provided 513 total programs. In August of 2024, the branch connection program relocated and hosted at Matthew Library, the venue, Aquatic Center, and Community Recreation Center. And then in May of 2025, all programs returned to the building with the renovation completion. This quarter, we hosted a mixer every Monday, monthly breakfast, trips, social series program, Friday Frames, and I think we had 3 new programs that we offered within October, November, December, and a holiday lunch. And then for our expenses, which I don't know why this graph one comes up pretty bad. I don't know. The quarter's expense totaled $681,621, which are associated with programs, staffing costs, instructor pay, cleaning supplies, and year-to-date expenditures continue to be monitored. So for the summary, our total cost recovery is at 6%. With the facility closed for nearly the entire fiscal year, we expected a decline in revenue and cost recovery. Instead, we saw positive gains driven by new memberships, membership renewal, vendor fees, rental fees, and trip fees. Throughout the closure, staff kept members engaged by offering these services and programs on alternative locations until returning to the building late in the year. As operations resumed on site, the revenue continued to strengthen. The staff reported building on this momentum in the newly renovated facility. So there's the cost recovery graph. Of course, you see June, right? May, June, and then July, August, September, the numbers start to move up. And then for our NPS score, just to kind of, for our NPS score for the fiscal year was an 83, but the survey data for this fiscal year was only recorded from May 2025 to the end of September 2025. And that Net Promoter Score, they consider anything 50 or greater is excellent, and anything over 70 is an exception.
Questions? Anybody have any questions? We'll move on to, thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
Move on to C3, receive an update on gym closures, on the gym closure schedule, holiday operating hours, and the 2026 events calendar.
So first, I just want to go over the gym closures. I know it doesn't impact us, but right, we share knowledge and information. So the recreation center has 3 major events in their basketball gym in the calendar year. Those events include their annual Daddy-Daughter Dance, Summer Funshine Carnival, and Pancakes and Pajamas events. In order to transform the basketball gym into an event space, we require the gym to be closed day prior to the event and day of event. So here they list the special event dates, which is Saturday, February 7th, so tomorrow, or this weekend. Summer Funshine Carnival, Friday, August 7th, and then Pancakes and Pajamas, Saturday, December 12th. They also list on here closures, like the full scope of when they would be closed. So for the Daddy-Daughter Dance, they'll be closed Friday, February 6th, and then reopen at 1 p.m. on Sunday, February 8th. For Summer Funshine, they'll be closing the gym Thursday, August 6th, and then they'll reopen it at 6 p.m. on Friday, August 7th. Pancakes and Pajama, Friday, December 11th, they'll be closed from 5:30, and then it won't reopen until Saturday, December 12th at 2 p.m. And then the next listed item is the holiday hours for all the facilities for Parks and Rec. So it will show which ones have adjusted holiday hours or are a closure due to that holiday. And so I know our facility and the recreation facility and the aquatics, we kind of mirror all the same dates. The only difference is on Sundays. We are already closed on Sundays, but they're operational on Sundays. And then they have the 2026 events yearly calendar for the Aquatic Center, Bart Park, Recreation Center, Historical Park, Special Events, and the Branch Connection.
We did have an update on this calendar. The city council did approve to combine Halloween in the Park, haunts and houses, and then add an additional 5K race. And so that'll be kind of a fall festival. We don't have a name for that yet. But it'll still have elements of Halloween in the Park and of haunts and houses. It'll just be an all-day festival. So that way volunteers and staff can commit to one day instead of 4 different days, whenever you also factor in like the Day of the Dead celebration that happens during the month of October. Another thing with the events calendar is that due to staffing changes at the historical park, programming of the historical park and of the city's community events will be shared amongst Branch Connection staff, Recreation Center staff, and aquatic staff. And so we're currently working out those logistics of kind of what that looks like, and where the special events team that is now was Jocelyn Navina and Molly Martinez now also consists of Lauren Pringler, as Bonnie, Lynette, Hillary, and Kim Chapman are no longer at the park. Kim Chapman's still with Parks, just not at the park. And so so as you guys see these, we'll probably bring to the board, probably by the next meeting, we'll have a better idea of where Branch Connection will be assisting. And some of these events, you guys will continue with like Fish and Fun, but there'll be some additional things.
Also, I think on here, it says September the 11th as our GBC. Actually, it's not game night, it's our social series. And I don't think it's September the 11th. I think it's gonna be on September the 12th.
So
You might want to change that.
I think when I submitted that, at that time, the dates weren't set.
Okay.
I will circle back around and adjust it.
And it's good to have this because now it gives our committee a date and time. So,
Yes, and the reason why we had Jackie add the last 2 and this one to this is, again, while you guys, your focus area is on the active adult center and programs and events, you're still part of the Parks and Recreation Department. And so we have a Parks and Recreation Board. We've got a total of 5 different boards and then one kind of subcommittee that gives suggestions and recommendations as a subcommittee. So we have, you talk 6 bodies of volunteers and governing residents that are committed to the department. So we want to just ensure transparency and that there's communication across all of the different boards. And so we're hopeful that this outline will kind of help you guys as you're brainstorming and thinking of additional programs and events that you want to bring to your facility. You can kind of see what we have laid out. And then we're also going to, this year a little bit differently, take this same calendar and try and match it up to CFBISD's calendar. So as we have a lot of residents that are part of our boards and they want to be able to attend city functions and school district functions, we're hoping that this next school year, there won't be as many conflicts. So a lot of communication changes, but we're hopeful that it's for the better.
any questions? Anybody? Okay, we'll move on to C4. Review events and activities. This item allows board members to discuss and give feedback on any activities or events attended and review the upcoming calendar. And I appreciate everyone to participate in this. So we'll start with you. What kind of items or things have you participated in the last month? Or actually the last 2 months? 'Cause-
Yeah.
Breakfast,
Breakfast,
not just that, without, I'm in the gym. When I'm in
absolutely.
there,
You and your wife both.
yeah, I,
And
help. And then, in the, game room.
yeah, I see you almost every day up here that I'm up here. I see you up here. So very good.
I'm stubborn.
That's good.
You're
That's
telling me that there's no way I'm gonna get that puzzle done,
good.
but I'm stubborn. So
He's one of our puzzle workers. He and Mary both spend a lot of time on the puzzles, and he and his wife come out here, exercise almost daily, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right, thank you, Amber. Marshall.
There's the posture renewal, balanced bodies, power walking, breakfast, and luncheons that we've had in the last 2 months, I can't recall. The Monday night mixers,
Also very active. Yeah. Thank you, Marshall. And Ruthie.
I spend most of my time up here. Every day breakfast. Breakfast, everything, if something.
Absolutely.
Always ask me.
Absolutely. Debbie.
Well, breakfast, the luncheons, I've also, attended several city council meetings and study sessions. I'm working with the, Farmers Branch Police Academy Alumni Association, trying to get that organization off the ground. And that's about it. I mean, whatever Marcia said, except all the exercising. I don't really.
And I think you also volunteer for the fire department too, right?
I'm sorry.
You're also a volunteer for the fire department.
Yes, and we are having our award banquet Saturday night. A fun event. I went to the planning meeting for that the other day, and it should be fun.
Awesome. Thank you. Deborah Crusoe.
Breakfast, dance, state of the city. Much press services, farewell to Tracy Eubank. Don't get too much of the day events because I work, but you know.
But we did make it to lunch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Made you a couple lunches for social committee.
For someone who still works, you still do a lot. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
The breakfast, shared moments, the neglected history. At Christmas time, I really participated in everything for the parks with the children, which was a lot of fun. And we hadn't had a meeting to talk about that. I also volunteer for the theater, the Firehouse Theater, and a volunteer for DFW as an ambassador out there. And what's going to be going on this year with people coming in, and I volunteered with the veterans when they came into DFW, and we were there at night to welcome them and to give them handouts and goodies and everything, and direct them through the airport since it's a large airport, and that was a lot of fun.
And you also volunteer for the fire department.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So,
Thank you. Rick.
Let's see, they had the Monday breakfast, made a mixer to did the time capsule in December. And something else, so check it out.
That's so, yeah. Awesome. So, I mean, you can see we have a very active board. I mean, we should all be proud of what we do. And, of course, I played Texas Hold'em. I played 42 and, a few other things. But anyway.
We appreciate you too.
Thank you. You want to do the February events and activities?
Yeah, I'll hit on the big ones coming up. So this Sunday we'll have our Super Bowl live party. We have everything working, so we'll drop down the screen and have this Super Bowl playing will open at 5
Yes.
PM. It is BYOB. I have permission for that. I have the blessings that be. And then that following Monday on the 9th, we have the MetroCrest Mobile Food Bank. So if you yourself or if you know anybody, be sure to tell them that they'll be here. And then that Tuesday night, Jennifer's running the Bunko night, which I believe is now BYOB.
Yes, it is now.
BYOB.
Mhm.
And then on that Wednesday, the 11th, we've got Cooking Club.
Which is also BYOB.
And then on the 13th, we have Valentine Tea. And then the following week, we have Texas Hold'em on the 19th. And then we have our garden group that will meet on the 25th, but they didn't get a chance to meet last month because of the ice capades. And then the 26th is the Dallas Indulgence trip. So those are kind of the big activities for the month of February coming up. And then for our breakfast in March, it'll be the IHOP menu. When me and Matt sat down to go over these minutes, what I'll start doing on the breakfast is start listing the next month's menu items. So just so that way, because we're gonna alternate it every other month. So, and it looks like IHOP's actually going to be the ones to help us pull that off. Super excited.
I had so many people Monday say, wish we could have IHOP back, so
See?
it's a good thing.
There we go.
That we have IHOP coming back. Yes, the pancakes for sure.
You speak and we listen.
Great. A couple of the programs that you mentioned, the Bunko and the Garden Group, those are two programs brand new that are really successful, right? They've had a real good turnout. So, I think they have a couple more in mind that maybe we can address at a future date, but, we're really happy that things are taking off. Doing good. Right? Anybody have anything else they want to add?
I just have one question. I noticed down here in the recurring weekday activities, there's the absolute beginner dance. Is that coming back or?
Oh, we don't have absolute.
We don't have absolute.
Okay.
Oh, it's just the
I've had
improvement.
people ask me that and I have not known what to
Yes.
say.
But isn't she gonna bring it? doesn't
Still bring it, but it's
Seasonal.
usually, it's seasonally.
Oh, okay. So they just need to stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
Yes,
yes.
that's-
Matt, also yesterday, we had someone inquire about having a Spanish class. We had any kind of a Spanish class up here.
I remember when we used to have Spanish classes up here. That'd be a good thing to,
How about the library?
Ask Tracy if they have anything like
And they
that.
tutor at the library too. And we have some other people that tutor.
If they came here, maybe they could become involved in it.
yeah, I remember Deborah, she used to send an instructor over here from Brookhaven. And we had Spanish classes here that were free, that we had a Brookhaven instructor
Huh.
who came and taught the classes.
And this, I attended one of those, and part of, my frustration with it was that most of the people in there have taken that class multiple times. And so they tend to kind of, or the class I was in, they tended to just kind of scan, just kind of skim over
Yeah,
the basics, which,
which is what you were trying to learn, right?
yeah.
Okay, well, that's something we can look into, discuss future. At this point, we'll move on to, if there's no more questions, we'll move on to C5. Review and update from the following subcommittees and take appropriate action. Spotlight Committee, we awarded the Spotlight Award Monday to Bill and Dinah Strong. And they were elated. They were really touched on it. And
They here? They went with the award.
but they were here at about 9 o'clock. And one of the bridge players gave it to them and they were really, really excited and, almost to tears. I mean, they were so happy. And then I've talked to a couple, Spotlight Award winners since then. And, I was really amazed at how much it means to them and how, like Carol Sugar was telling me how touched she was when she got it. And I know how touched I was and I know how touched you were. And, so I think it's a very important program. And, I look forward to, updating the committee because one of the main members is going off of the board. And, so that's something that we'll adjust next month. I was gonna do it today, but I'm not prepared like I should have been for it today, but we'll do it next month. We'll make adjustments on several of the committees. But today we're just gonna go with what we have.
Do you want to do, like a follow-up meeting with the subcommittee
No.
between now and then?
No, because it'd be too many of us.
Okay. Oh, it'd be a quorum.
So, but anyway, we'll talk about that committees, and rearranging them next month. But, so that's where the Spotlight Committee is. The Memorial Committee is no longer going to be part of the Senior Advisory Board because we have a new, program, I guess, that's coming from City Hall.
No. That's the Century Memorial.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. The Century Club will no longer be handled by the Senior Advisory Board. That's something that will be from council, be handled from council.
Yeah, so if you know of anybody or anything like that, though, you could still contact me, or if you want, go through the website, but that's where the submittals are gonna go through.
Yeah.
Just that's the new directive for that.
And I think it's more appropriate. I think that's a better for everybody. The Memorial Committee, I'm not sure who's on that. I think Memorial Committee. I think I am, and Mary and you. Yeah, the three of us are, and there's no one that meets the criteria at this time that I know of. No. So there's nothing to report from the Memorial Committee. The Veterans Day programs, we're not going to meet until April, so there's really nothing to talk about in the Veterans Day. And renovation, Jackie might have a few things to say about that.
Yeah, so, the team was here and did a walkthrough on Thursday. They're actually supposed to be here the week before with the weather. And they're gonna update us on what their plan is as far as finishing the borders and the edges on the ballroom to get that squared away. And the goal is to have it done before February 21st. So we shall see, but that's all I got. We haven't seen any information. Like I said, we met Tuesday, but the goal is to have it done before February 21st.
It's awesome. I mean, I can see by looking at the floor that our floating dance floor is starting to come back. So, everything's turning positive with our dance floor. So that's good. And now, last but not least, the one I'm so excited to talk about is our social program series. We have a great program about to come up, and one of the Debras want to talk about it.
Well, we've done a couple, taste testing luncheons. Since the Spud is gonna be one of the, main, food stops, Spuds with, brisket. So we went to Barclays and Marshall's. And, I think the decision was really unanimous on the group that, Marshall's was better. So we're going with them. I know Jennifer's still ironing out some deals with the game folks, and I don't know if you want to talk about that, but yeah, it should be fun. So, and Debbie's working on, decorations. And I think we got, the word out already. Has anybody signed up yet?
I heard people before this meeting trying to sign up for it.
Yeah,
So
we've had a meeting.
Okay. Okay.
But we're not giving tickets out, so it's
No.
really open to.
Who enrolls?
Right.
They just gotta enroll.
And we're putting a max of 175, is that correct? Is that what was decided,
51.75.
or 150?
150.
150.
So we're gonna have a potato bar with all the fixings.
And
It's
dessert,
brisket.
yeah, potato stop. Dessert
Dessert
stop,
and salad.
yeah, salad.
Then banana pudding and peach cobbler.
Correct.
Yeah,
All right.
Warm.
warm peach cobbler.
Oh, no, Bluebell ice cream.
Good.
No blue ball, yay.
Save that for the dance.
Well, I don't know, maybe somebody will.
Maybe.
donate.
Maybe we'll have some ice cream with that warm gobbler.
And the game show, can we talk about that a little bit?
So the game show is gonna be, like a game show you would see on TV, where you have multiple groups of people competing against each other and things like, something
Wheel of
like,
Fortune,
And Family
Family
Feud,
Uh-huh.
Feud.
with their own names,
yes.
yeah. Price is Right, those
Mhm.
are the three.
Yeah,
Three main ones, yeah.
and, there are many other companies that do this service, I discovered. But, we're gonna go with this company right here in Farmers Branch.
So you had to get quotes from other companies and compare them,
Yes,
and this is a Farmers Branch company, isn't it, is it not?
yes, it is.
Awesome. That's great. So it's gonna be fun for the whole community, or all the Branch Connection community.
Absolutely. It's gonna be a very unique game night.
That'd be fun. Family Feud, I'm signing up for that.
And so exactly, I mean, they take people out of the audience, or how does it work?
People will sign up.
People sign up
Uh-huh.
to be part of the game show?
Yeah,
Okay.
And, they provide the host or hostess, but I mean, that's, they're very energetic, they're very engaging, and they get people to get up there and participate. So, that's part of their, process.
That's what we're
Part of
paying
the
for.
service.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Entertain us.
And we're gonna open the doors at 5, serve around 5:30, the meal right for them to eat. And then the show starts at, 6 to.
6 to
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Mhm. And,
See, they need a couple hours to set up, if I remember right.
We need a bar.
we're not gonna do a bar.
We're gonna have,
BYOB.
You can bring your own bottle, but then also we were gonna do the, water and the
Soft drinks.
soft drinks.
Yes.
That they can just pick up and then we'll keep everyone in the ballroom versus people going to different stations and being disrupted from other activities that draw them away from the game.
so are we having soda pops?
Water, they can bring their own bottle.
Okay.
Drink,
Like chug it
so.
or just soda can?
Soda can.
We have the minis, the mini
Yeah.
cans?
The mini cans is what we were thinking, because, if we get into the ice and tea and all that, we have to, again, serve them, or they can just pick
Can
it
we
up.
set up the dispenser for tea and water? At least just that. Just go unsweet tea. The clear one. that they have?
Mhm,
And then we could still do the soda. But for water and tea,
mhm.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Good.
I think that would be.
Or people can serve themselves. Mhm.
Okay.
What date is this again?
March 21st.
Yes.
It's gonna be a great event. Tell all your neighbors, tell all your friends.
As long as they're 50 or older.
And a member.
Yeah,
or
and a member. And, does anybody else have anything to talk about for any of the committees?
Well, I just would like to see if we need to discuss the Valentine team next week and what help you need from us, what would. It's not really our sponsored thing, but I'm sure you could.
I could use some help, yes. I need help serving. the amount of water we use during that event caused a lot of help.
So Jennifer, I remember pre-COVID, the Parks and Rec department staff would come and assist.
Mhm. But we don't need,
You don't need help?
These are like the small, it's not like setup. It's like the small, like getting the drinks ready, like.
Cause we used to also serve,
Yes.
we used to come to the Valentine Teas, like all full time from the rec center, aquatic center, city hall. And we would help with setup, we would serve, we would clean and pack away too.
yeah.
So it's an option.
But I think you did send an email. I'll pull that back. 'Cause
Okay.
I think for Valentine's Tea, you assigned two.
Okay,
Am I thinking that
okay,
right?
yeah. That way, I
Well, we
mean,
have a little bit of.
if it's not a board sponsored event, then if the board members come, they can socialize and engage
Sure,
with the people, the attendees, and not be worried about like serving, like we can take care of that. But I mean,
Well, once we get it going, we just sit at the window and we have runners for the teapots and then just hot water.
okay,
But that's once we get going.
Started.
Yeah.
okay,
That'd be great.
We used to have some of the men, so the tea.
I did all the hot water in the small kitchen over here.
To the tables.
Yeah. we used to bring the tea to the tables and all
I know
that.
Bonnie did. I remember
Yeah.
Bonnie for sure. Anyway.
And,
Change is good.
okay, sure, absolutely. I mean,
Okay.
Maria Mentor will come help too.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
she'd love that.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody else want to say anything about committees or programs before we move on to the next item? Okay, we'll move on to C8. Discuss agenda items for future senior advisory board meetings.
The only one I have is I believe the first quarter will be presented in, at the March 5th meeting.
Yeah.
I know that's one.
We'll discuss the first quarter. Everything I have falls underneath, subcommittees, so I don't have anything that can't be covered by a subcommittee.
At the next meeting, I know you're gonna go over the subcommittees. Are we gonna have an opportunity to serve on different committees
Oh,
and
absolutely,
move around?
absolutely. If there's a committee that you want to be on, certainly. I mean, because you want people on committees that they want to be involved in, so, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Is there anything else? That was C6, excuse me. So, we'll move on to C7. Receive senior advisory board, city council updates. Updated calendar.
So on there, just list our standard meeting, the first Thursday of the month at 1 PM here at the Branch Connection. And the only one that has, additional information is a placeholder for the year in review for November. And then in December, we have the, time switches for the holiday lunch and our standard meeting. That is all.
Okay. Any questions? Okay, great. That is the last item on the agenda.
Make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody. Perfectly timed, perfect.
Guess what?
Thanks for lunch, Jackie.
Listen,